They have a restraining order in effect, right? So they're not sure if you're affiliated with that person or you're possibly that person.
This encounter began when the driver was simply detained for sitting in his legally parked vehicle. The officer approached, saying they got a call and needed to check. The man refused to answer, invoking his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. But that didn't sit well, because the officer's ego got bruised by the rejection. And when the driver asked if he was being detained, the officer ignored him and called the other officers. Watch how some officers misuse their authority when you simply know your rights.
Everything okay?
Everything's okay.
Okay. I'm Officer McGee with the Violent Police Department. Just to let you know, everything is being audio and video recorded.
Likewise.
All right, we got a call. Somebody had noticed that you were sitting here for an extended period of time, so mainly we're just checking to make sure that everything's all right.
Everything's perfect.
Okay. Is there a reason why you may be sitting here?
Do I have to answer any questions?
I'm just curious as to why you've been sitting here for as long as you have.
I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent since I'm not breaking any laws.
All right. Are you the registered owner of this vehicle? I have the tag, so I have a name.
I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right without having a lawyer present to answer questions.
Are you in need of any assistance, sir? Any medical assistance at all?
I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right since I'm not breaking any laws and I have no lawyer present.
Okay. All right, just sit tight for me, okay?
Am I detained? Am I detained? Am I detained? Am I detained?
Hello, sir.
Hi. Are you familiar with the Bill of Rights?
Am I familiar with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the First, the
First
Fourth,
Amendment,
the
freedom of
Fifth
speech.
Amendment?
Yes, are you?
Are you also familiar with the Bill of Rights?
Yep.
The First, the Fourth, the Fifth Amendment?
Yep.
I'm going to invoke my First, my Fourth, and my Fifth Amendment right now.
How about you, sir? Are you familiar with them as well?
I am very familiar with them.
So the reason why we're here, I'll tell you what it is straight up. I mean, somebody called us. They're saying you're out here, right? They're concerned because you're sitting here, and they're not sure if they have a restraining order in effect, right? So they're not sure if you're affiliated with that person or you're possibly that person. That's why we're out here. So I mean, not to give you a hard time, right?
Their restraining order doesn't have anything to do with me.
Okay, that's why we're just verifying. All right?
I got it, but it has nothing to do with me. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Well,
and their fears don't trump my rights.
I'm just letting you know why we're here.
I got
because
you.
They called us, and that's why we're here.
And I'm going to re-invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent without a lawyer present from this point. Am I being detained?
Are you being detained
Yes.
right now? Yes, we're doing an investigation for a possible TRO violation.
That involves me.
We're not sure if it involves you or not yet.
So then-
that's why we're trying to figure it out right now. Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
So you're detaining me for no crime. Okay.
I'm sorry?
You're detaining me for no crime.
No, we're not. We're speaking to you. We're just trying to figure out what's going
No,
on.
but you
here.
said I'm detained. Speaking is one thing, detaining is another thing. You're detaining me, right?
We're calling our supervisor. I don't know. What are you doing here, sir? Is there a reason why you're here?
Do I have to answer any questions?
Do you have to? We'll get to that. Just stand by then. Don't answer anything right now.
You're the one driving the Durango, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. 0267. Are you driving this big SUV here, right?
That's him.
Oh, that's him? Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Coming up behind.
Hey, can I get a CAD number?
Oh, I don't have it yet.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Explain to them why we were originally here.
Yeah, I told him we're investigating a TRO, possible TRO violation.
All right. So that's the only reason why we approached you. The call was a concern about you being here and if whether or not you may be associated with that restraining order. As of right now, you're not doing anything wrong. You're parked on the side of the road. Your vehicle is registered. If you should happen to go somewhere you are not supposed to be, which may violate some sort of court order, then we will handle that situation accordingly.
Of course.
Okay.
I expect that. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much,
Hey,
sir.
you're the supervisor?
Do I have a
No,
supervisor?
no. Are you the supervisor?
I'm not the
Oh, that's
supervisor.
fine. You're the one who driving this big
I'm the
SUV?
original one
Oh,
that
okay,
pulled up behind
okay. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
No problem, man.
All right.
Sure, no problem, man. Cool,
All
cool,
right.
cool.
You don't need anything from us, though, correct, sir?
No, I don't
You're
need
not
anything,
in
man.
need of any assistance.
No, just the CAD number. That's all.
You want the case number?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
98. What's the case number out here?
9
Thank you. 6.
Perfect. Thank you very much,
All right,
guys.
sir.
I appreciate
You
it.
have a good day.
Thanks.
In the end, the supervisor confirmed that the driver was not violating any law. The driver, doing nothing wrong and having committed no crime, was still detained based on a call. The officer could not provide any legitimate reason for the stop, and the driver continued to invoke his rights, pointing out the lack of any articulable facts connecting him to a crime. The officers explained the call was related to a restraining order in the area, but they couldn't offer specific evidence linking the driver to the individual named in the order. The driver emphasized that unfounded suspicions didn't override his constitutional protections. By questioning the officers' actions, the driver exposed their failure to conduct a proper investigation. The officers, unable to provide a valid justification, left without taking any further action. The driver stood firm, proving his understanding of his rights and exposing the officers' misuse of authority in response to baseless allegations.